what you are looking at here is the inside of USA Video Store in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And this is December 8th, 1997. And that's me working the counter. Right now you can see it's a quiet day, and that's the way the store looked then. The reason I'm showing this is I was thinking of making a documentary about the video store, since there's not too many video stores left. And I work 2 locations, and I seem to know a lot about it. And I also have 1,000 hours of footage. So I'm going to prepare a DVD of highlights from all that footage that I have. I have footage from 1991 through 2005. A lot of it, I just realized, I just started looking through my tapes, and I realized I had that much footage. I haven't even looked at these tapes myself after I recorded them. This is the way the store looked. You can see we had games in the front, the counter, with mostly 2 people working, me and usually another person. And it just slowed down. I mean, this was 97, it was already slowing down because of the cable. Once cable came in, said no more trips to the video store and all that. Well, we know what happened. Netflix and all that came out. And now you got all the computers and all the cell phones that have movies. So video store business is sort of like antique now. If you look at those computers they're obsolete now. That was only for the store. We weren't online or anything, of course not. And you won't see anybody walking around with a cell phone either. So this is kind of like showing how things evolved between then and now, and the way the customers interacted with the workers there and all. I think it might be some nostalgia for somebody, even though it's like about 20 years ago. But again, I just because I have all this footage, I think it would be good to see if I could do something. But I'm looking for someone who's willing to maybe do a documentary using the footage I have. Like a lot of it I have is inside, outside, 2 different locations. A lot of it was Christmas time, so it's going to be interesting to see the decorations and the people and the way it was. Some snowstorms we had. It used to always be busy when it snowed. And it's the way it was. I mean, this is a good location right here. This was in the Art Museum area of Philadelphia. So, you know, at the time, it just depended. Every time the new releases came out, everybody came in. That was keeping the business going, all the new releases. Then, because it was on video, but not on cable yet, we would get it before cable. So that was a help that way. So they didn't have to pay for view, they paid the rent. Okay, the system we had, they brought us the box, and we gave them the movie. So if the box was on the shelf, that means the movie was in. All the other stores had it the other way around. They had the tape in the box on the shelf, which means if the tape wasn't out there, that was rented. And this system worked all right, but there was a prepay system. We were paying return. We wanted the customers to have to bring the movie in, so they would probably rent something else, so we kept the repeat business going. We didn't have a drop-off box either. Yeah, so what I'm preparing here is the highlights of, you know, from 1991, mostly more recently in the 90s and the 2000s. I have a lot of footage. So I'm going to try to pick out just highlights, you know, make up the DVD, and someone can look at this and say, are they interested at all? Because I think it could be a documentary of this particular stores and showing how it was, because it's not there now. They're torn down. This store's torn down, and the other one is turned into an apartment. So you can see it was a good thing. I mean, people liked coming there. It was a meeting place. They liked us, and we liked them, and it was good. We made money from the games. We made money from VCR repairs, selling snacks. There was a lot of things going on then. Kept the ride going. Now see, this guy, he returned, but he didn't rent. Well, he's a regular customer because everybody was in the neighborhood. Nobody really had to drive there, so we had like a captive audience. But again, like I said, I'm trying to see if maybe we could do a documentary, because I know pretty much about everything. Because this could be recreated. From what I have, the footage I have could recreate the way it was. Or this could be made into, I guess, a TV show maybe, who knows, using the video store as the base. Or maybe a play on Broadway. They could set the scene up and just show transactions of how it was. It could also be maybe even I guess a cartoon. I don't know. Animate the story of the video store. And there's another way. It could be a movie. The movie could be the video store. Could be like the front, like the way to launder money. The video store could be the place where they use that as a cover-up. So it's something that somebody could do, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I like it so much because it shows when I was younger. It showed what I did when I was younger, the job that I had and all. And I liked the job because I like people. I lived in the neighborhood, and it was good for me. I really miss it. I miss the interaction of the people. But again, I'm retired now. Now I can start looking at the footage, and I can see what I have there that could maybe be of interest, Because a lot of people today don't even know what it was like renting movies. This is going to show the transactions. It's going to show what was going on. I also think that I can't look through all this footage. Like I said, I'm only going to do like some of it. I'm just going to pick here and there. I'm going to try to do it like a little bit. Because this DVD I'm making up is going to probably be, I don't know how long. I don't want to make it too long because then it might lose interest. I'm going to put it like little segments. You know how when you record something on DVD, if you stop it, then that updates, and then the next one will be a different scene. So if there's 10 things on there, you could just pick one or two and just jump ahead. Just go next. You won't have to go through it all. I could try to, make a shorter segments. Like right now, there's nothing going on. I wouldn't do that, but I'm talking over it, so that's a little bit different. Also, I'm going to put on here a bonus footage that I have that I was working on since I was in the video business. I saw it was slowing down, so I started to get into audio. So I was writing songs. I'm going to put one of the songs that I wrote that I was in the video store when I did the demo. So I'm going to just throw that on as like a bonus. So that's pretty much it. My name is Frank Leeper. That's Leeper. And my phone number is 267-438-1781. So if anybody who looks at this would like to contact me about doing something, I'd be more than willing to work with them. And I'll furnish everything you need and my expertise. But again, like I said, I think that this might be something good. I mean, this is layout. I mean, it's gone. It's not there anymore. The way things are with this computer age we're in. Well, it just is, I think these were the happier times. People were happier and not stressed out so much. But nowadays, with the unemployment level and the economy the way it is, people just as soon stay home now. But that was letting people get out and everything. I think it might be something good, maybe, to someone who is really, like I said, interested in what happened before. This is like a time capsule. Maybe not so much now, but you can imagine like 20 more years from now, looking at something like this. Because nobody really saw this. I'm like the only one that saw it because I lived it. And I can see it again, and even as I look at this, I recall the way it was. What I did. I was there a lot of hours every day. We were open like 11 to 10 every day. I was there almost every day, all the time. I really didn't get much of a break. I usually work with someone and take it from there. And everybody was used to me, waiting on them. They knew when I was there, everything was being taken care of. They didn't have to worry. It's a lot here. There's a lot to look at, and as I look at it, it refreshes my memory of what happened, so it's a good thing. So again, I would like to say, enjoy the show.
If I had a real diamond, I'd be rich as I could be. But if I had your love, that would be enough for me. Whenever I look at you, your eyes sparkle like a star. Lets me see you, whether near or far. A real diamond may go from hand to hand, but the love I have for you would be the same in any land. Put on your most beautiful the time. You deserve the best, so I'll take you to dinner as my guest. Now that we've finished our meal, I'll show you the way I feel. Close your eyes and put out your hand. On your finger I will place a wedding band. A real diamond may go from hand to hand, but the love I have for you would be the same in any land. I can tell by the expression on your face, this was the right time and the right place. This means we can start a new life as Mr. and Mrs. or man and wife.
Hey, how you doing out there, folks? Remember, at USA Video, we always put you first. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you at the movies. see, I interrupted here to show you the size of the store, and you can see that right there. Like I zoomed in, this was December 24th, 1997. But as you can see now, I zoom back here. It's a pretty big store. Here's all the categories. We had this poster from one of the movies, The Blues Brothers, and it was good. It really attracted attention in the store. And back there is the adult room, which we had blocked off so that to keep the kids and everything out. And we had cameras in there also. You can see now the store is well stocked. I'm just doing this to show you that, you know, I can't talk over at any time. Any of the footage I have, a lot of it did have music. I had showed right before this the outside of the store. Now this is the inside. And you can see now, of course the cameras, those days, I had an old camcorder there. It was a little bit out of focus, but you can see what you could easily focus it in. But it had everything. We had all the sections, but you can see the boxes. You was able to see all the copies, you know. And right here on the counter, it looked like Jim Carrey was working there. I wish, huh? There's our rules, the store policy. There's the tree we had. That's the same tree I had like every year, pretty much. Yeah, it's a nice setup. Now you're seeing this side of the counter. Remember in the beginning I showed you how it looked from, this is the customer's view. See how the movies are set up back there? And we had sale movies and all. Previewed movies, that means they've already been rented. And see, it's a nice big store. Couldn't afford to stay there after a while when the rentals slowed down. But as you can see, well, it was nice while it lasted. We kept the ride going as long as we could, but as you can see, like I said, see that? The posters, we kept changing everything to keep everything up to date. This right here shows you that this was a time period that I'm saying, 1997, because these movies weren't out now, they were out then, so yeah, I would change the posters every month when the new movies came out. I made up the wall there. We used the wall space. It wasn't too fancy there. You can see it's a little old-fashioned the way the shelves are. You can see all the copies is a thing here to notice. You see how many copies of some of this stuff? I was letting the people know how many copies, but they really didn't know, because if some of them were rented, they wouldn't know that. People think because we didn't have enough copies, it would be hard to get the movie. But since it's an overnight rental, it really wasn't that way. And there's a movie that came out with Tom Hanks, and they gave a cutout. So I cut it out. That Thing You Do was the movie. It was really good. Now here I'm showing the video games that we had. And there's another one, and it was good. It's a video store, video games. It made sense. And we did make money, because every week when they collected, we got like about half. It's good for them and good for us, because that was a good location for this. We had a driving game. People could sit there and you could drive on the road. And it was good. That's why I videotaped a lot of this stuff. Because if I didn't, I would never remember exactly the way everything was. As it is now, as I look at it, I recall everything. You can see right there, it says Sega. Sega was popular with the video games since 1994. Okay, so you know that was fairly new. This is 1997. Now I'm back inside the store, so I want to probably... We had a lot of signs posted there, no means no, and all this stuff in order to keep the people. I'm going to put it back to the live action now.
Hey, how you doing out there, folks? Remember, here at USA Video, we put you first. Our hours are every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Remember that, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. We also have a half-price special, which is also every day, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tapes rented and returned during this time are half price. Well, I'm very busy right now, folks, and have a very happy holiday, and I'll see you at the movies.
Videotape was filmed during Christmas of 1999. As you can see, the decorations make beautiful sights. As you can see, the store is well lit and everything. We have the current posters in the window. American Pie is very popular right now at this point in time. Matinee special every day. We have a movie sale inside. Membership with proper ID. These are the things that we want to bring attention to the customers. Here's Fairmount Avenue after dark. It's a very quiet night. And across the street's the Art Museum Restaurant, one of our neighbors. Continue to look up the street. See, there's not much traffic right now. And across the street is another restaurant, a bar. I guess as you might call a pub, as you might call it. As we zoom in there, you can see two of the local people walking by. So, of course, in the neighborhood, USA Video has a very good location. You know what they say, location, location, location. So since we're blessed with the location, we like to make the most of it. Okay, speaking of that, we have a telephone outside on that end. There's also one on the other end. We added that. We figured that was good for the customers to go by there so they can make calls if they need to. But also, we allow the customers to use our telephone for a local call if it's to check on a movie. It's another one of the things that we do. We try to do it. We have a lot of things we do for the customers. We do what we can. We also have rules that we appreciate the customers to follow. And one of them, there's no smoking, of course. We haven't had a problem with that. As we look up the street here, you can see another one of our neighbors, the Sunoco A+ store. Well, it's a little bit out of focus here, folks. That's what we don't want to do here at USA Video. We try to stay focused at all times, so that way we can give you our best service at all times. Again, as we look across the street, the other neighbors and everything's quiet at this point in time. Now back to the front of the store. See there, our hours are posted. It's 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. We've had those hours in place for a while, and we don't have any plans of changing them right now. And if we do, you'll be notified in advance. We're also renting DVDs now, so be aware of that. We're going to keep getting more and more all the time. So there's our calendar we post. Every month we post that of the movies that are coming out. So you can be prepared to know what we want to just keep you informed with these movies. We also give out a book every month. That's free to our customers. And these are things you might not be aware of. I'm trying to bring them to your attention right now so that you'll get the best that you can from our service. As we look at the store, we've been in business now for quite a while, and we plan to be in business for many more years to come. If we can get along fine. We have the way we do things, and that's the way we're going to continue to do things. We've been successful with that, so we're going to continue. No prepay and no drop-off box. Make everybody aware of that because people think that we should do that. We're not going to. That's up to us. We have everything very simple here. We're a simple store. We have one price for every movie, so there should be no confusion, whether it's new or a stock film. Also, the hours are the same every day. We have a matinee special, that's also every day. These are the things that everybody should be able to get used to us right away by knowing these things. Again, this was videotaped at Christmas 1999. I want you to enjoy this video as we play it in the store. It's to be informative and also entertaining. I'm playing some background music. So when I'm not talking, the music will be playing. When I'm talking, you'll also have the music. You'll have both. Maybe I ought to just keep my mouth shut a little bit. But again, this was videotaped by yours truly. And I hope, to keep doing this from time to time. Speaking of videotaping, the store is being monitored at all times. That this is for your safety as well as ours. So keep that in mind. We have all kind of security systems in there. We also have security guards. coming in at all times. We welcome them. We also welcome businessmen and anybody that might like to come in. If you're not a member, you can become a member. There's no reason for it, but you need to be a member in order to rent movies. So the membership requirement is very simple. If you have the 3 things that we need, you will be able to get a free membership. Otherwise, it will cost you $10. The 3 things you need for a free membership are a photo ID and a piece of identification that has your name and address on it. And if you have another video store card, those 3 forms of ID, you will be able to get a free membership at USA Video. Otherwise, in order to join, you will need a photo ID, a current bill with your name and address on it, and a $10 one-time processing fee. This is not refundable. Then you'll be limited to 2 tapes, and after we check your rental history, we'll determine, based on how much you spent, when you can get an increase on how many tapes you can get. It usually doesn't take that long. If you're going to rent it all, you'll be able to do this pretty quickly. You'll be able to get as many as you want. We just do that till you get to know us. We start with a 2-tape limit. Look, who's this guy out there? It's that guy again. Here he comes over to say hello. How you doing out there, folks? Remember, here at USA Video, we always put you first. Bye for now. There's that guy again. He's on the move again. There he goes. In the meantime, he's just checking outside like he's supposed to. It's one of the things that we try to do. There he goes. He's waving to us again, folks. He's on the move. In the meantime, I'll continue on here with this narration. This narration and music was added after the videotape was made. This was just to add a little bit of, entertainment to it. It'll also be informative. There you go, the camera's on the move now. Looks like he's on the move again. It's one thing we want to do. We want to be stable. Trying to be stable. Trying to make everything real smooth. And when you come into the video store, we'd like to have your visit be a pleasant one. There goes that guy again. He's all reliable. He's been working for the store ever since it opened. And he continues to want to work for many more years to come. Here he goes. Here he comes over again. Probably able to get him. Hey, how you doing out there, folks? Remember, here at USA Video, we always put you first. See ya. There he goes. He's on the move again, folks. Hope you're enjoying this presentation here. This is compliments of USA Video. We're going to play this in the store from time to time. So as people view it, they'll be able to see what's going on and be able to explain things to them that we might not get a chance, individually. So again, on the move again. This guy doesn't stop, does he? Here he comes. There's a couple of customers right there that just left the store. Another couple more satisfied customers. That's what we want. Whether, you're always welcome to come into the store. If you don't want to rent a movie, there's no pressure. That's all up to you. We'd appreciate that. You can ask us questions. There he goes again, folks. Or you can just come in and look around and you can play. We have games there and everything. Enjoyment. There's that guy again. Hey, how you doing out there, folks? Remember, here at USA Video, we always put you first. Have a nice day. See you later. Gotta keep an eye on this guy because he's something. He really tries very hard to do a good job. I'm sure you appreciate that. Remember, we have a lot of services here you might not be aware of. We also have a VCR repair service. They repair TVs and VCRs. It's a free estimate, so remember that. Keep that in mind. No obligation. There we go. Now we're back out on Fairmount Avenue, in front of the store. give you an idea what it looks like after dark in the new store. It's been looking like this for ever since it opened. We've had the sign out there and all. The window displays have changed through the years. That's the reason this is being videotaped. So we can have a record of what the store looked at this point in time. Next year at this time, it's a good time of year to do that, right around Christmas time, the decorations and all. It's a good idea so we can, we'll know how it looked now, so next year we can decide how we want to do it by looking at this tape. This was at Christmas time, 1999. Here we go, folks. We just came inside there now for a minute. You can see how it's set up. That's the new release section, and everything's alphabetized. So if you're looking for a title, you should have no problem at all finding the box and bringing it up to the counter. Let's take a look through the store now. Let's see the counter. You bring up your movies, bring up the boxes, and we'll get you the movies. The way it's set up now, we're really set up there with the new ones on the counter, the real newest ones. And then, of course, there's so many new ones coming out that we just have to put some up there, the most recent ones, the popular ones. But again, the rest of the movies are on the shelf, so we're constantly increasing our movies, so you should be able to get a movie at this store. If you don't, like they say, first time don't succeed, try again. Because everybody knows that comes into the store, the more often you come in, the better chance you have of getting the movie you're looking for. Because people are bringing movies back all the time since it's an overnight rental. There's no multiple days or anything, so the more you come in, the better chance you have to get a certain movie. Just keep that in mind. So you have the stores laid out. You do have some games in there. This is for you to relax when you come in. If you want to play games for the kids as well as the adults, you set that up so that makes you enjoy your visit with us. Some of the things that have become part of the store. That particular setup is from The Thing You Do with Tom Hanks. It was a musical. We put that there, became part of our store since that came out. Also, you have the video right there underneath it. There's the posters we change on a monthly basis as the new ones come out. So you can just kind of look at those, and it might give you an idea to what you like to rent. And we have see the rest of the store, all the shelving. You got the foreign section right up there now near the front. Make it a little bit easier for you. We go to the rear of the store there. There's drama to the right, and you have martial arts and mystery thriller to the left as we zoom in there. So they're alphabetized. So a lot of people like to walk through, and they don't know what they want to view. By looking at the different sections, they usually get an idea. Refresh their memory that way on the movies they like or maybe not have seen yet. We're fully stocked at all times. We set this up, we're trying to keep everything towards the front so it's easier. Years ago we used to have the new release section in the back. It got to a point where everybody was crowded back there, and then the front became crowded. But with this arrangement, everything works a lot better. The store is wide open when you come in. There's no congestion now. So this is also one of the things we're trying to do. We're going to constantly keep doing these things. These are the things that keeps the store going. There's always room for improvement. As you can see, we're pretty well stocked. You've got, as you look straight ahead again, that's drama on the right. And as you look a little more to the right is horror on that wall there. You swing around here, that's the adult section, which is closed in. And we have action adventure to the right here. So if you look at this videotape, you'll be able to know how the store is laid out, whether you're walking around or not. If you stop and look at one of the monitors and you see this on the screen, it's nice to pay attention because it lets you know where you're at. Right there, you're in. The location of that is right in front of the adult room. There's the Blues Brothers. That's also became part of our store. We've had that poster for years. Here's your horror section. Stand-up comedy right in front there, so you can get to that real quick. So these are the things. We're trying to make it very, very nice and cozy and everything for you. So as we get this better and more organized. We're going to keep it that way. There's a children's section. There's Disney right there. We swing back around again. There's all the way back. Coming around now. There's a new release section. It's alphabetized. It runs clockwise. There's the E's and there's the F's, so you can get an idea. And that's me in the picture there, you see? That's yours truly there. Looks like, say, I guess as you might call it, a show-off, but I just say it's just having fun. Look around again. See, now we're focused again like we always try to be. Well focused here at USA Video. Get the best service possible. Here we go. Back a picture in the picture again. There's that guy again. Yeah. He really likes to show off, huh? Here he goes. Any chance he gets. That's, I guess you could say, the easy way for picture in the picture. Swing back around. There's like our special feature section right near the counter now. We just recently built that. You can see there's a TV. We show movies and previews. And in this case, there's a fireplace going now. There's the M section back there. You can see how it's straight across. It goes clockwise. So if you're looking at the tapes and you're looking for a title, right there you have M. And it swings around. N's and O's. There. And plus we have the picture in the picture. So I guess we know who made this videotape. That's the way you can tell right there. Mr. Show Off right there. Okay. And we swing around again. We're back to, you see everything set up. It's very easy as you come from the section. The new releases, it takes you right to the front of the counter. So there should be no problem. There should be no line. There shouldn't be anything really. Because it doesn't take that long to wait on the customer. Our computer system's by phone number, so everything's pretty quick. There's not time waiting to try to find you in the computer. If you don't have the membership card, it's not a problem now. Nobody seems to ever have it. It's by your last name, your account number, and the phone number. We usually go with the phone number. That way, if anything wasn't correct, we can find it and correct it. So keep that in mind. Very simple now, you just give the phone number. So of course, we're going to ask you other information, so anybody could just give your phone number. It's not that easy. It doesn't work that way. The phone number is just to get your account up on the screen. The other information we can further verify. If we weren't sure, we would ask for some ID. But since we're a small store, we seem to know everybody, so we have that personal touch. So it's one of the things I think that make people like the store. We get to know you, and you get to know us. That's one of the biggest things here. So again, the things you should remember, the hours. We're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So once you know that, that's simple, that's easy to remember. It's posted on the door and everything. It's posted inside, so there shouldn't be any problem with that. There should be no confusion and misunderstanding. Because we will not open the door after closing, and we won't open it before opening. Because we don't have to. That's our hours. Once the store is closed, that's our responsibility to open the store on time and close the store on time. And nobody should have a problem with it. And that's why we're trying to emphasize that. Everybody can get a membership at USA Video. There should be no problem now. We've gone through different phases. So right now, we have a membership campaign on again. It is a free membership if you have the following 3 items that you need. You need a photo ID and a bill with your name and address on it, a current bill, and another video store card, any video store card. If you have these 3 things, there's no charge for the membership. There will be a 2-tape limit, which will increase accordingly based on your rental activity. And there's no prepay and no drop-off box. These are the things I want to cover because these are the things that always come up. Payment is due on return. It's overnight rental. Frankie Lenny came in here.
She got enough of them too.
Oh yeah, but he wasn't telling us what to do all that. You know, that was the plan.
Oh no. No. That was going in too, Frank.
They know I'll do that every once in a while.
That was going in.
I gotta be sound asleep when somebody said I'll be dead, right? Well, I was still sleeping. I turned over and snoring a little bit more. Yeah. That was the bell. That's elderberry. This is the inside of USA Video Store. During the daytime, it was December 21st, 1997. Thought I would jump in here and do it because I have all the tapes marked, so I know that the date and time is correct. As you can see, it's the daytime. I'm working by myself, and it's not too busy again. That's the way it was. It just didn't seem like it was too busy. As I look at these tapes, I realize it more that it just wasn't that busy. I'm surprised we was able to do as much as we did, but remember, we were getting money from a lot of things from the store. Especially those games, you see? Pinball machine, guy playing the pinball machine. You'd be surprised how much money that those machines generate. I think at times the store would have been better if it was an arcade. But again, it's a video store, like I said, video games. Yeah, I'm in there by myself, and, and a lot of people were calling all the time. And they're calling what movies are coming in, and I would tell them just to make them come in, to get the movies if they were there. It was a phone business, but it wasn't a cell phone, if you noticed. I used a landline there. If it was now, I'd be using a cell phone or computer or whatever, online. But that's the way it was then. You can see it's a shame. I didn't realize it, like I said, at the time. But as I looked at this, I start saying to myself, wow, it just wasn't busy. And I'm trying to generate all the customer, as I can. We were getting new members. We weren't even charging for membership just to get customers. It was a lot of things there. The more and more I look at this, the more it refreshes me of what was really going on during this time period. Remember, this is also Christmas time. It really didn't seem like it because I guess, I didn't think the weather was too cold then either. You can tell outside it's nice and bright and all. It was like a dry winter, a mild winter. I guess people weren't really in the spirit of Christmas so much. I remember now, we were renting Christmas tapes, and we were renting, a lot of that, the kids' tapes and all for Christmas, which did rent because of Christmas time. That did help. Remember, this is before the DVDs. We didn't start getting the DVDs for about, I guess, like 3 more years after this. And when the DVDs came in, business did pick up. Because it was a new thing again, remember? Everybody's getting machines. Everybody's getting DVDs instead of tapes. Well, you see what happened. That helped. And we moved to another location right around that time, and we were doing good. But then as soon as the cable started, wow, that was it. It just really died off. Yeah, we had a good, one of the last busy days was I think it was in February 2003. It was the weekend. It was Valentine's Day weekend. You had President's Day on Monday, and the snowstorm over the weekend. I was at the other location then, so that was one of the busier days. So after that, that was it. It just kept going down. I mean, we did other things in the store. Right now, I'm going to go back to the actual action here, what's going on at this particular day. Okay. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Merry Christmas from USA Video, and have a healthy and prosperous New Year. Thank you.
I thought I would just jump in. As you can see, this is from December 25th, 1991. So now you can see how the store stayed pretty much the same. And I was showing you 1997. Well, this is 91. So as you can see, well, we still have the same shelving. That type of shelving was homemade, really, because it's just plywood with, with that silver front on it. So you see we had drop ceiling and all that. That all stayed the same throughout the store. The store held up pretty good. As you notice, the front window's got those chaser lights. Well, that didn't last too long because after a while the transformers burn out and all, and it doesn't work. What I actually did was I took those lights and I put it on a tree later on. I think it was probably about a year later that I put it on. No, maybe longer than that. One of the trees, I think it was it might have been 1999, that I put those lights on a tree, and it really looked good. So, well, I'm just jumping in here every once in a while because I just want to explain what's going on. We had TVs throughout the store, and we play movies and stuff, and holiday tapes and all that. But as you can see, the store had central air and everything. Everything was good. There's a soda machine we had, and there's the counter. There's another TV. I think I had like 3 TVs in the store. So where someone was, they could see what was going on. Maybe attract them to movies and stuff. Keep them in the store. The idea behind that was to keep them there so that maybe they'll rent something. And if you notice, the counter was in the front of the store. So in order to get the movies, the people had to go in the back to bring us the boxes. So that also brought people into the store and all the way throughout the store. As you can see how it's set up. Yeah, it's pretty good, at that shelving. But that shelving required a lot of fixing because the new releases ran out of the lot, so we had to keep shifting the shelves. And when the movies came back, we shifted them back again. So it's a little bit of work, more than you realize. You see, there's 3 computers there. When the store started, there was 4. There was like 4 people on at all times when this store first opened, like a little before this. But as time went on, it got slower. You saw how when I showed you how it was in the store, it was like maybe one or 2 workers. A lot of times I was there just to supervise. And you see there we even had a copy machine in the beginning. Yeah, make extra money. There's the crane machine, which we had all the way through, all the time the store was open. We even rented cameras, which is the camera I'm using. See, it says rent a camera. We also had that. See, by me looking at this, I wouldn't even remember we did that. Yeah, people used to rent the cameras, and they would do maybe weddings or whatever. It was extra money. And of course, we had sale movies there. You can see for $9.95. And we were paying for movies like $70 for one of the new releases. So once we rented them a lot, not all of them. A lot of the ones that was a sell-through, they would be cheaper. But the movies we were paying a high price because we were renting them and we're making an income, and then we could still sell it. Now there's outside the store how it looked in. Didn't have too much stuff on the windows. There's a tree, but that was actually a stand-up that they sent us, and I put lights on it. Considering these tapes are old, I'm surprised they still play, but I didn't play these tapes too much. All I did was just take them now, as you can see. Yeah, that was for Problem Child. And then you can see Steven Seagal. He was popular then. His movies ran it real good. Yeah, you see how it's set up? It was constantly changing. As you see that tree there, that's actually a tree that was all the way through to the store that we had the store. I used it all the way through. But see how those chaser lights? Well, we didn't have that too long because they eventually burnt out. Then I had 2 panels, whatever. Then finally, like I said, I used them on a tree, and then that was the end of it. And I finally, combined them. Yeah, you can see it. That store from that side from the beginning, it was good. It was open till 2001, this store. And we had the sign, of course. It was a little maintenance, got to be cleaned, and tubes replaced before it really attract attention, to the store. Everything on Fairmount Avenue there was kind of dead, but the store, well. Okay, I think that's about it for this. This was December 25th, 1991. Enjoy the rest of the show. Bye for now. USA Video Store, 2329 Brown Street in Philadelphia. Remember the front of the other store? This is our second location. We moved. And you see the difference? We're living in a neighborhood right where the people are. It's nice to find a store that was right there. See all the people? So we went to the people with the store. It seemed to work out all right. Because remember, we was on a big street, and we had all businesses around there and all. People still went there, but we moved in. We found a store that was right in a building where people lived. There was a grocery store in the corner, and also then the video store right next door. We could have got the video store, I could have, on the corner, but I thought it would be more of a hangout, so I decided to get it, the second store. It was a choice I had, and I picked it. You see the difference, though? Remember how big all the front windows on Fairmount, the other store, and the big sign and everything? Look what we went to. Still did business. I mean, really, the overhead was. I see the bus goes down there. That was nice. You got a bus going down there. That means all the people saw the store. And on the corner there is a bar. And it's the front of the store, how it looked. We use a lot of the same things, shelving and everything. Plus a tree outside. That was a tree that was in the other store. Remember I showed you a tree in the other store? Well, this is it. The same tree. It was outside here, and then I put a live tree out here. So you can see it's okay. Open sign, ATM we had here. We didn't have ATM at the other store. So we're trying to get everything to bring people into the store. Now this store was different because it had the counter in the back. See here how it looks? Remember I showed you with the snow? I kept going in and out shoveling the snow. Now look at it. Nothing. This is Christmas too. This is Christmas Eve, matter of fact. Nothing. No snow at all. It wasn't even cold. Well, you see the difference as these winters, you never know. So I took the sign from the other store, put it on the front door here. See how it looks across the street? Small, isn't it? Very small. When you go in, got the movies on each side. Got the ATM machine around inside the store to bring the people in. All the stuff's to bring the people in the store. And believe it or not, they did come in. We had, games and all in there. I'll be going inside. See, this particular tape, I have music on it. So I decided to talk over it now, even though I have another copy that has me talking over it. But I decided to do it now since to make it, fresher than from before. You can see people parked there and all. And here it is again. See the front? Well, I'm outside with one of the little cameras. Doing all this, and it was okay. It wasn't that difficult. Well, we moved pretty much in one day. We kept they rented the tapes over at the big store in Fairmount, and they returned them over here. I don't even know how we did it. We had this store worked on, and then when we moved the computer like the one day. I think we were closed. We gave a free day so that we had a chance to hook it up. So when everybody returned it, we was able to return it over here. That seemed some kind of operation, but it was close. It was close enough. I think it was about 4 blocks away, going towards where the people live. So, let's see, there I am out there too. And that store, they really kept me busy. But again, as you can see, it's not bad. But it's hard to get used to like one window. We had them 3 big windows over there. Watch this. See? I'm going to come over.
How you doing out there, folks? Remember, here at USA Video, we always put you first. Happy holidays!
See what I did? I cut in. Even though I had the music playing, I cut in and I came over and talked to the camera. But now I'm back on for right now. I knew that way I had that set up. I had music playing, but I also flipped the switch like I did now. Yeah, see, it's nice. People liked it. It attracted people, tree outside, and they knew. The same people came. Really, the business from when we moved to the other store to here wasn't that much different. It was after 2003, after that snowstorm. That's when it went down. You can see it's not bad. But compared to the front, with that big sign, it's a shame we couldn't move. We were thinking of trying to move that sign and put it out here. It would have covered all that, though. And we could have it would have covered, let's say, the grocery store and the video store. We were thinking of doing that and putting a new logo. Have cut it in half, like have the video store on one side and have the grocery store on the other, but it was too involved. It wouldn't have been worth it. Because you got that overhang there and all. We were thinking about putting it right above that overhang, And it would have been nice. It would have been nice to see that same sign up there. But I think we tried it. We were going to do it, but the way that was built and all, and it wasn't going to fit. It'd better just to start fresh over here. We were thinking about it. Okay, here's the inside now. You see how it looks? That's the inside looking from the front door. Remember, this is Christmas time 2001 at 2329 Brown. This was our first year here. And see how you come in? The releases, when you come in empty boxes, you're not going to have movies inside the box right when you come in the door. So you can see the difference here. There's a big difference. The same shelving. See that mirrored shelving, but that's not mirror, that's plastic. Then we put the shelves there and painted blue the same way I did that. And we pretty much built it in. Because that used to be a bicycle shop there. They had it downstairs and everything. We were thinking of using the downstairs, maybe for games and all. We never got to that. That was one of the ideas that we were going to do. Well, there we go, all the new releases. Again, you can see how it's set up. We have movies there. We try to sell a lot of movies to try to make money. It's just, you can't sit on them if they're not renting. Well, that money keeps coming in and it helps. You can see right here now. That's the way this is set up. See it? It's long, the store, but not wide. See? It's Christmas stage. Christmas pop. We just kept that all year round. It's the same kind of cutout that I had on Fairmount. I use a lot of same things. I was able to use a lot of things. You see now, a lot of Christmas movies, and they rent it. I don't rent it during the year, but I do rent it this time of year. See, there's the Disney movies. That's important. We rent a lot of those. And they were nice because they showed up on the shelf good. More Disney movies. Well, that's the children's section, so we decided to put, I decided to put children when you come in. Because it just showed up good, you know. So we had that. We had problems there with those boxes. When people open the door, if it was really windy, the boxes would blow off the shelf. I fixed that later on. You'll see it on one of the other sequences I have. It's on one of the other tapes. I showed how I fixed it. You know how I put inserts there so it wouldn't blow out, you know, whenever they open the door. Okay, so now we have a step up here. My idea to put the counter in the back. I wanted to put it in the front again. I said, no, I don't want to put it in the front. I don't want people reach in the door and grab me. At least this way, you can see DVDs in there. We had DVDs. And it fits, you know. It's just a matter of fitting everything. Now you see how it is. It's narrow and small, but it was efficient, really. As I'm showing you now as I walk around. Yeah, see that? Not the DVDs. That was only when the DVDs just started. See it? Now more DVDs. And then as you look, you know, this is the store. Now you go back and you'll see the back of the store. There's the counter. Yeah. So the same computer. There's the printer. The other tapes. I don't even know how we fit all the tapes back there when we have all the boxes in the store. It doesn't look like it's possible. See, I think I did put some tapes behind the box. That makes you have more room. Put the tapes behind the box. Of course you have more room. You don't need all that shelf space. And they bring it to you, and you rent it, and you put it back when they return it, right behind the box. I think I did a little bit of that there because I had to for the sake of space. It was tough, you know, to fit everything in there. It doesn't look like. You see the back of Fairmount. Remember all the shelves and all the tapes I showed in one of the scenes, but here. We had a fireplace in you know, the store. That was nice. In at Christmas time and all to see that. You know, have security cameras, you know, in the store. This was for when you come in the store, and then this one was for to play movies and things, and this was the outside. That's looking one direction, and I think there's another screen that looked the other way. So I had the front, two cameras in the front. So I had security, you know, something went on out there, I was able to keep track of it. Now, that was really good there, considering the space we had. I was able to fit all that. You know, I really had it kind of better there than on Fairmount. I didn't have it like that Fairmount. You know, all the TVs for the cameras and all. Basically, all I had was just the one TV in the store, and I would flip the switch to see, you know, the view of the inside of the store with the camera security. I didn't have too much cameras, I think, in the front of Fairmount, but here I do. See, and right there, the way this was neat, because right there where that door is, that's the bathroom. So it's nice to have the counter in the bathroom. And the Fairmount store, the big store, you had to go from the front of the store in the back to go to the bathroom. So you can see all the equipment I have, the way I packed everything in. See all the shelves on? Now you look this way, the store is long. It's not, not too bad. It was just workable. At the time, we had so much stuff, so when we had the other store, well, was able to set everything up here and then, like, give one day free, for moving day, and then the next day they return the movies. That's the computer. It's the same computer. And I got this little camera that I'm using. See the ATM machine? It's right there by the window. See it? Which wasn't good, because when anybody knew the window, they could break the window from outside and pull the ATM out, but I changed it later on. I had to. Now you can see we have the sections here. Every space. You can see how it is. We built it around, all the shelves around everything. It's just a matter of fitting what you want. Like when we moved in, a lot of the stuff wasn't finished. Just to get the returns, and then as we were working, we started fixing it. Start deciding what sections and keep moving it around. Of course, the new releases when you came in, that was important. The rest of these tapes, comedy, figure where it fit that we have more comedy, then drama. Try to put it in the sections the way it would fit in the space we had. And then, of course, I just moved the signs around. Same signs and all. This all changed over time. Remember, this is 2001. We just moved in at the end of 2001. We was at Fairmount all the way up to 2001 at Fairmount, and also 2001 here on Brown Street. That was a big year, big change. And you can see, they had Robert De Niro section by actors. Anthony Hopkins, John Travolta made the movies rent, because someone's looking for a movie, and they said, well, it's a Clint Eastwood movie, but they didn't know the title. I said, well, the best thing to do is look at the shelf that we have, and now if it's on the shelf, that means we have it, the box. I mean, I could look it up, but our computer wasn't set up by actor or actress. It was just set up by title. If they didn't know the title, I wasn't able to find it. You can see there's a game right there. See how it's set up? This is looking to the back of the store, again from the front. This is pretty much enough. This was 2001. You can see, and it changes every year. 2002, 2003, 2004. It just changes. I'll be showing some from those, I'm doing a little more with this because this was the first year. See how that counter built in there? Yeah, there was nothing there. It was a bicycle shop. They had the counter in the front. But when we came in, well, it all changed. I liked the setup. There was the backyard we had, and then the bathroom, and everything was good. We can see everything. That means from the back there, I could see everything going on in the whole store. So it made it nice. See how it is? It's not big, but there's a lot in that store. So this was, remember now, this was 2001, Christmas time, at 2329 Brown. I think I'm going to just, go on to the next one now. The next highlight, as you might call it. Okay, let me just get ready to switch this over now. Okay, that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of the sequences. This is the front of USA Video Store at 2329 Brown Street during Christmas time in the year 2002. We have a tree outside, a live tree. See how it looks all lit up? Get a little bit closer. See, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice night out tonight. Here's another nice view of it. Go back a little. Swing around. It's the inside of the store. You see the red carpeting and everything's pretty nice. It's a tree. I'll take a nice look at the tree. There's a lot of lights on there. There's around 700 lights on this tree. It may not look it, but it is. It's pretty nice. And then we'll look up here. Open sign and ATM. This is our second Christmas here. 2329 Brown. Got a TV in the window with a fish tank. There's a soldier. There's the Grinch that stole Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. Let's swing around a little bit more. And what do we have? Abel's Grocery Store. It's got some decorations. He has lights, tree. It's pretty nice. Let's swing around here. It's kind of dark out here. I don't see too much. I have to be a little bit closer. It does look pretty nice though. I really like this tree. This tree is very full on top. You can see, it's really nice. Walk around here a little more. This is how it looks as the customer walks up to the store. See if I can get a full view. There we go. Pretty nice. See if we can not do too much. Bring it in a little bit more. It's really nice. Oh, there's another view. Looks pretty good. This is as you would be looking from across the street. It does show up with that tree outside. It's really nice out here. How you doing out there, folks? Remember, here at USA Video, we always put you first. Happy holidays! See you at the movies! How you doing out there, folks? I'm just fixing up the tree a little bit. Again, I'd like to wish everybody a very happy holiday, and see you at the movies. Now, this is all live in the year 2002 at Christmas time in front of USA Video Store, 2329 Brown. We'd like to wish everybody a happy holiday, and we look forward to serving you for many more years to come. Oh, there's the tree. We're back inside of USA Video Store at 2329 Brown Street at Christmas time in the year 2002. As you can see, we have a tree inside as well as outside. Got the USA Video logo on top. Let's see if we can get in on that one. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? What these cameras can do? There it is. Go right back, a little bit closer. Don't you think that's that? Okay, well, let's go back there, as you were. And let's take a look around in here now. Quite a few decorations in here. Maybe a small store, but a lot of decorations. Look around here. You can see there we got some stockings on the wall over there. I wonder if I can zoom in on that. Here we go. What's it say? From USA Video? There's got to be more to it than that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Happy Holidays from USA Video. Isn't that nice? I've had those stockings for a long time. When we was back at Fairmount. Okay, let's see what else I can find in here. Wow. Oh boy, look at all those lights. Look at that. Look back there, more. Go around the ceilings, there's lights. Wow. There's a wreath. Lights around the USA Video logo. Look at that. What do you think of that, huh? Wow. That's not bad. Back around. We'll do here now. Look at that. The showcase there, look. Christmas trees in there, stuffed animals. Looks pretty, makes it look lit up, doesn't it? Right above that's one of our games. Let's see, not bad. I really look hard enough here. You might even see our logo. I know it's on there. Let's see if it's going to come up. Let's see. I'm just going to keep it there for a few seconds, see if our logo comes up. Yeah, there it is. Rack with our DVDs on it for sale or rent. Get a good look here. The American flag right on the front of the counter. Look at that. You can see that's kind of little too. There we go. It's a store. You can't really get a good look at that. Guess you can see it like this though. Not bad. The star again. Sure, we would have a star, right? Because we have stars in movies. Why wouldn't we have stars in USA Video? It goes together. It's a movie store. See, we're up at the counter now. This is the way the counter. We have all the tapes back of the counter. There's the computer. How you doing out there, folks? Remember, here at USA Video, we always put you first. I'd like to take this time to wish everybody a happy holidays, and I'll see you at the movies. You can see right now, this is a view from behind the counter. We have some accessories there, blank tapes. We also have movies for sale up there, and DVDs for sale also. Here's our DVD for rental. This arrangement is pretty good. Not too much wasted space here. Let's take a look and you can see. It's all filled up to the top. Look down there. Walk around. This is how the customer looks at the DVDs. They're all alphabetized. We also, what else do you think we have here? Here's the DVDs. Look at that. We even have candy. So we're just starting to, sell candy here also. Not too much, but it's nice. Somebody wants something in while they're in here getting a movie. They want a little bit of a snack, so we thought it was nice to have something. As you can see, really look here now. See the DVDs. Let's see if I can. There are quite a few. I'm sure by next year at this time we will really have a lot. Let's see what else we have here. We have a. Like I said, these premises are under 24-hour video surveillance. So that's for your safety as well as ours. I just want to see if I can get this. I mean, the signs are all posted here. I'm very sure if I asked anybody, they wouldn't know. Let's see if I can just get a. We can do a. I really can't. Try to see if I can put a snapshot on this thing. There we go. say we have a sign posted, shoplifters will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, and we mean it. There's not too much to take in the store. Maybe take a movie, a DVD, but again, this is not the place to do that. It's a small store, and we work on a small profit margin, and we can't afford anybody doing it. Now, if anybody wants to try it, let them try it. If they get away with it, all well and good. If they don't, well, shame on them, because they are going to be prosecuted. We will press charges. What we have here, folks, is a USA Video t-shirt. That's just something we just started, and we'll be doing a lot more things in the year 2003. This is just one, and we thought it was a nice touch. There we go. Right now, we're not sure, what we're going to do. We probably will be selling them if anybody wants them. Or if someone rents enough movies or something, we'll probably just give it to our good customers. It's a good advertisement for us. Again, there it is, USA Video t-shirt. We have one size fits all. We also are selling DVD players. Samsung DVD player. We have plenty of them in stock. Anybody wants one? Well, it's good for you, the customer. It's also good for us. Because as soon as anybody can buy a DVD player, of course, they'll want to start renting the DVDs to try it. So we're here. If they need us to help them hook it up, we will. We guarantee everything we sell here, no problem. We come right on in and we'll take care of it. So this is one of the things that we have in year 2003. Looks like it's going to be a good year. We have a lot of things we want to do here. I don't want to mention too much. I don't want to give too much of it away right now, but I can tell you it's going to be an exciting year. Because remember, here at USA Video, we always put you first. And we've been saying that for a while, and we continue to keep saying it for a long time. And we would like any suggestions that the customers may have. We'd appreciate that. We're definitely going to get more and more DVDs to rent. And more new releases. That's the main thing we need to do in the store. So that's one of the things doing, and we're doing a lot of things, I'm sure. Of course, we have games here. Pretty popular people, have some time off, come in, relax. We can play a few games. There's Dodge City. Don't have to go to Atlantic City. We got Dodge City right here, folks. Again, the customers do like this. Sometimes they wait around, they're looking for a movie. And sometimes they play a game, and by the time they get done, the movie comes in. And we have that Dodge City. We also have a Cherry Master machine. Not too bad. It's also a lot of fun. A matinee special every day. Membership. All you need for membership is a photo ID and a $10 fee. Not too much. What do we have here? Looks like it might be Jim Morrison. Yes, it is. Jim Morrison from The Doors. Remember the movie that Oliver Stone did? And there it is. Jim Morrison. Oh, there's a North Pole sign. We've had that for many years at Fairmount. That's on a lot of my videotapes that I made every year at Fairmount. We still have it. Yeah. We should keep having that. So you can see back there, up on the top shelf there, first we have the TV's in-store security TV. Next is the TV for cable, so we can know what's going on with the sporting events and the weather. And the next two TVs is the outside surveillance. They're black and white. So we have that, all that is 24 hours a day, as you can see. Decorations around there. The place really looking good. Swing around again. Of course, the ATM machine. This is the biggest hit. One of the things that we've done here that's the most popular. This particular ATM machine, you can go shopping and banking. There's not too many of these around. You can buy movie tickets, phone cards, wireless recharge, send flowers in, and many more things. But mostly people want to get cash. So, like I always say, ATM. We have all the movies. ATM. So look up there, you see our banner there with the USA Video Star. There's decorations going up around there. Looks like a little enchanted village here with all the stuffed animals and lights and everything. Front here. See, there's more. Quite a bit. It's pretty good this year. USA Video Star with the wreath around it. I've had that for a while. Look around. You see? The front of the store looks. Go back to that. Look around now. We are going to be putting more shelving in after the new year. There's going to be a lot of things. I don't want to give too much of it away. Again, something else looks familiar. There's Casper. Casper's first Christmas. It's sure not USA Video's first Christmas, and it won't be our last Christmas. We plan to be here for many more years to come. So we'll keep Casper right along with us every year. We'll see him again. Back there. There's lights around the ceiling. It's pretty nice. Brightens up the store a little bit. Of course. On the other side of the tree, as you can see, is the Grinch. Again, the Grinch is still Christmas, but he's not stealing it from USA Video, that's for sure. Okay, bring it down here, see all the bows, the lights. Tree's pretty nice considering we've had this tree. This is the 11th year for this tree. It's pretty good. That's something a little bit more. When I take a look, walk around here a little bit, see another view. Is inside the showcase again. Where I have stuffed animals in a tree. I did this year. Last year I didn't. This year, this is our second year here. I already have plans for next year for the decorations. How you doing out there, folks? I'd like to take a few minutes to go over a few things here. As you know, USA Video has been in business. This is our 14th year. And we've tried always to give good service to the customers, and we can intend to be in business for many more years to come. We would like to thank you for your support through all the years, and we look forward to serving you in the year 2003. Again, I'd like to wish everybody a happy holiday from USA Video, and have a prosperous new year. Again, I'm just going to run down some of the things. The membership here, a $10 fee, and proper ID to join the USA Video Store. It's a lifetime membership. We have a matinee special every day. Movies rented and returned between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. are half price. All the prices of the movies here are the same. The hours are 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. That way there should be no conflict there with anybody. There's no prepay and no drop-off box. We do offer a special. It's 10 rentals for $25. That means this way you don't have to worry about prepay or pay on return. You rent the movie, and we tell you how many you have left. When you return it, that's all you have to do. This has been going over pretty good, the special, of all the things that we've done. Of course, we have the ATM machine. That's very popular. We plan to come up with many more ideas in the year 2003. Again, thank you for your support, and I'll see you at the movies.